Hi, it's Scott. Day 7, almost a quarter of the way through my 30-day hot yoga challenge at Bikram here in Stowe. I can't believe it's day 7 already. Slept almost 12 hours last night after sleeping 4.5 hours the other night, so it's about an average of 8 hours. Class was really strong today. Muscle memory does come into play. Bikram is right. My body remembers the postures from 14 months ago. Just not that easy to do them with an extra 70 or so pounds on me. Zoe taught today. She teaches beautifully. Her dialogue is fantastic. Some postures you actually feel like she's doing them with you. Standing up on her toes. So I made like a little cheat sheet last night. Kind of the postures. Well, not kind of the postures. The postures. So I'm going to see how it is just to run through them. Ardha Chandrasana half moon pose today. Pretty strong. Backward bend felt good. Feel like I'm getting stronger in keeping my thighs together. Utkatasana awkward pose. Kept my arms up with no problem. Went through all 3 parts. Both sets. Felt really strong getting down in the posture. Was really good. Garurasana, still having to figure out how to get my leg behind the calf. That's always taken a long time. How to sit down further. Getting closer to getting the hands together. That's still there. Dandiyamana Janya Shirasana, standing head to knee. Experimented today with at least getting one hand below my foot, although the knee was way off to the side. I'll work on that and ask the instructors about that. Dandiyamana Danyarasana, standing bow pose was really strong today. Actually got my feet up higher in due part to listening to Zoe and pushing at the last minute. That was really helpful. Tula Dandasana was real strong. Again, I was able to hear the dialogue today. Heard Zoe ask me to get my leg up a little higher and did, so that felt really good. Didn't really fall out of any of the postures. The standing postures were really strong. Dandiyamana Bibhaktapada Paschimottanasana, standing separate leg stretching pose. Got my hands under my ankles pretty good and was pulling a little bit. Still hurt some. I'm sure that'll be for a little while until I get my forehead to the floor and continue to pull. Trikonasana was really good today. Felt really strong. Did both sides, both sets, so I felt really good about that. Again, all in all, the standing postures were really strong today. Dandiyamana Bibhaktapada Janya Shirasana, standing separate leg, head to knee. My belly's in the way, so that's going to take a little while. Keep bending my knee. Playing around with my hands in prayer position or my fingers on the floor and pushing up. Tadasana, fell out of that. I'm surprised. Guess my legs were a little weak after doing all of the one-legged balancing postures. Savasana, I think I did a good job with Savasana today. Pavanamuktasana, when removing pose, right knee, left knee. I think I'm a little ways off from getting my hands wrapped around both legs. Again, the belly's in the way. Bhujangasana Cobra was strong today. Got up into the posture better than I have in the last 6 days. Salabhasana, got my hands underneath my body. It hurt some. Did both sets. Got my both legs up off the floor, so I felt really good about that. Purnasalanabhasana, full locust. I'm getting my legs together. I'm getting them up off the floor, getting my arms up. In time, it's coming. Danyarasana, bow pose, keeping my legs and my knees 6 inches apart and working on that. Supta Vajrasana, fixed firm pose. I got down and now I'm starting to push my knees together a little bit, so getting stronger in that. Ardha Kramasana, half tortoise. I listened to what Mandy said yesterday and put that into practice today. Got my hands down in prayer position and focused on getting my butt down to my heels and then dropping my head a little bit, not going too far forward, and was able to come back out using my abs. Ustrasana, camel. When I first started yoga many years ago, Bikram Yoga, I really didn't like camel. I thought it was a struggle. I changed my mindset, and now that's called my breathing pose, my breathing asana, because to me, when I'm fully extended backwards, I can really get air into my lungs. So I look at it as a really powerful, strong pose to me. Sasangasana, rabbit pose, still working on getting that grip and bending forward. When I start to bend forward, I lose the grip a little bit, and then I don't have a strong grip. So I'm going to work on really the grip and the transition from the grip to bending forward. Janu Shavasana, head to knee. It was very difficult today. I did get both hands under my feet and had the knee way up. I was really choked, so I lost a lot of breath. And it was a real challenging posture for me today on both sides. And then by the time I got into Paschimottanasana, stretching pose, I was out of breath a little bit, did get my hands on my toes, working on bringing my legs together. And then Ardha Matsyendrasana, spine twisting pose. That was good. I feel a little more flexible in the spinal twist. And then Kapalbhati in Vajrasana, blowing and fixed firm. Last breathing pose felt good. All in all, really strong. Got through the whole entire class, did all the postures, feeling really good after 7 days. I'm very happy with the progress. My goal, I was thinking today, is to make a little bit of progress each day, but progress could just be showing up and getting through the class. That's progress enough for me. So thanks for being on this hot yoga challenge journey with me. Namaste.